The love messages are, it's like our hearts don't match no more. You guys are having a hard time looking eye to eye with one another. And it was seeming like it was taking forever for this relationship to build, to become something. Because there were a lot of red flags in this relationship. You feel like you were more connected with this person in the past, in the beginning of this connection. There was a lot of things changing between you guys in this relationship. You were becoming more distant. The more red flags this person was showing you, being distant because you were starting to lose your trust, hiding more and more secrets from you. You were always open to working things out with this person. You were willing to stay patient and give this relationship a chance, maybe more than one chance. But it's like this person was dragging their feet in order to keep this relationship going, or they were stalling to pursue you to an exclusive relationship. Both of you were trying to keep this relationship. Even though there were times you guys became cold to one another, there were also times you guys reconnected, like as if nothing happened between you two. You guys would usually start up where you left off. Put a lot of y'all issues underneath the rug to connect with one another. Even though you guys were off and on a lot in this relationship, you didn't want to keep on doing that with them because you want a more stable relationship. And this person made this connection very unstable, confusing. This person felt very connected with you, but they never showed it. And even though you felt what you felt at that time with this person, you wasn't as open as you wanted to be, as you thought you guys were going to be. So even though you two never really expressed how y'all felt, the vibe between you two is very magnetic. The attraction is very strong. But as these red flags and these secrets kept on occurring, it was feeling like both of you two was growing apart. It was too hard to build this relationship up when there was a lot of problems you guys weren't able to resolve. Wasn't able to talk it out. These blockages kept on coming in the way of this relationship. One of the red flags is that you felt like you had to fight for this person's attention, their time, their communication, their love. The communication wasn't the same. The communication started to become off to you. They're not saying it, but they know some of the issues y'all had and why it didn't work out. But there's still feelings there. And your feelings probably haven't completely gone away either. But even though you two aren't looking eye to eye with one another, it's still like this person wants to be with you. They definitely miss how it used to be. But there's a lot of trust issues in this relationship. And if you didn't tell this person you don't trust them, they feel like you don't. You come off to them like you got a problem on them hiding something from you. They know that there's something wrong with you because your heart isn't in this relationship like it used to be. You're not treating them the same. You're just being different. And you feel like this person has been different to you because they changed how the way they used to talk to you. They weren't this closed off, detached, and cold to you before. Not in the past, they weren't. They were a little bit more open compared to now. And it's like the more this person was keeping things from you and sabotaging this relationship, you were starting to feel like you couldn't trust them with your heart anymore. In the past, you didn't feel like you had to fight for this person's time and competition. It started becoming difficult like that later on in a relationship. For some of you guys, you like really hardly heard from this person every now and then. One day they were so warm and loving, and then the next day they just became cold, like as if it's someone you don't recognize, don't know, someone you're afraid to give yourself to. And it's not like this person's heart wasn't in this relationship. I feel like one foot was in, the other one was out, because even though they enjoyed being with you, they also enjoy being toxic too. So at the beginning of this connection, it seemed like y'all was best friends, like the perfect match. Y'all fit. To now it feels like y'all don't even really know each other like that because of how distant you guys are being to one another, how detached, how cold you guys are being. Both of you are acting like this relationship ain't never happened, basically. Both of you are acting like there was never feelings there in this connection between you two when there actually was. They started having a change of heart in this relationship because they wanted to be destructive. They want to play into their toxic activities that they into. Even though you guys are apart, you guys still think about each other. And there is some disappointment between both of you because both of you guys were trying to make this relationship work. And look how it turned out. Kind of frustrating because there's still feelings there with you two. The issues y'all had in this connection took a toll on you and them. Both of you feel like y'all couldn't get it together to have this work. So don't think that this person is happy that this didn't work out with y'all, because they're not. This is why they wish that things can be how they used to be. When you guys were in love with each other, vibing, in sync with each other. I'll see y'all next reading. Love and peace.